Yo, what's up everybody, it's me, William, back here with another video. And today here we have a Ryobi 18 volt electricity blower. It's really cool. It's just, and on this side it's heavier. And I'm going to show you guys a repair and also how to repair the blade or any type of part in here. If the motor is damaged, I'll show you how to repair it. But I can't take the motor apart, so I won't know exactly where the motor was exactly. So anyways, and second of all, in this video can be sponsored by this video can be sponsored by Ryobi or by eReplace.com. I'll link the description down below, and go check them out if you have any type of stuff you need to repair. They will get you. And for these, you probably need this small little drill head, because they have different type of drill heads. See, look, and this can still fit in most of these. See, look, and most of these can fit in this. This is a 3/16, but this is 3/16 by 4, but a little bit smaller. These work the best. So yeah, and there'll be like 14 screws. You have to keep all the screws together. And I'll show you the battery. This is an ion lithium battery with a capacity of 18 volts, and it's 4 amps. And you put it in any type of Ryobi. You can put in a drill, a jigsaw, a hacksaw, and a drill press. And then you have to keep everything where it is. You have to keep these all nice and tight. And in the two back that I'm working on right now, you have to keep them extra kind of not tight, because we can get every part, every single part undone, it will probably work out great. And you have to take out every single screw, and from the bottom. In the bottom, you have to move a part from them, and there's 2 screws on there. So there are like 14 screws on the side, but there are 2 on the bottom, so that would be 16 screws. Yep, you just do that. Do that right there again. There's all those little screws. So all those screws are gone, and you still want to keep this apart, and you still want to keep this closed. And you want to do this side too. What you probably also need is a flexible thing to hold this on, and one of these parts is going to stay on. And I want to show you how Ryobi makes all their drills and all this stuff, because we only have one Ryobi thing. Nothing else is Ryobi, because I love Ryobi. I love their products, and I love their um, um, I love how they made their little sign right there. So yeah, and Robbie, people, please suggest another video in next upcoming week, and I will try to get to it. Because maybe you want to keep all the screws together, because if you don't, you kind of lose some screws. There's one more screw in here, and then this will just fall right apart, or you have to try and pull it apart. So guys, please go and give this, and I'm gonna stop, and guys and pause this video and go smash the thumbs up button, and also go subscribe down below, and also go turn on the post notification on mobile and on desktop devices. And guys, please go and do that. And I'm moving on right now. So, but anyways, and when this one last screw is out, just pull the first, and all the screws are out, okay? So the handle and this part will all come off, and this side will actually come off, so you guys can see the stuff. And look in there, guys. Yep, see, look, I had to squeeze these wires inside of here. So what you want to do is just use your little tool. You're trying to pry this open. There we go. We have it. We have success. But now comes the hard part. Okay, guys. Tell me what you guys think. What's inside this sort of thing? And comment that down below, okay? And if you got the if your correct answer was actually 2 red wires, 2 black wires, and controllers. And see, look, I'm gonna show you a close up. And see, in these 2 black wires right here, and the red, and there's 2 white and 2 black. So in the red and the black, and when you press this trigger right here, and these are 2, so essentially this will send electricity down to the device. When you do that, you can really do it. And the battery right here, when you plug the battery in, it will bring the charge into here, into the red, into the black, and the black and red will actually go down and power it. And when it's off, the second red wire will come back off, will come back up, and it will turn off this little thing. It's like a little digital motor. And with this little motor right here, this will only lock into this way. And see how this is prepared? So when it's like that, because there's a little motor right there, and this is all ran by only like a battery. So when you take this apart, so here's this part right here, and watch this. When I stick this back in here, and I pull the trigger, watch this. And this spins. Watch again. And this can run for probably 19 hours. See, it says no fingers, no hair, no closing. And you also have to read the proper manual and minimum of 50 inches or 15 meters away from this when you like try to do something. So yeah, guys. So I did that type. And if you cannot see these little things right here, the little things, it keeps all this stuff, keeps this intact. And what I had to do is I had to untwist this little motor right here, this little thing. Then I untwist the old one. Then I grabbed some pliers. I took this entire part out and clean this this thing. This thing is optional if you want to take it out or not. But this you have to promptly take this out fully. But anyways, when you take this fully out, it'll run, and you can try and test it, see if it'll run without a battery or with a battery. And you guys can like switch the battery levels, stuff like that. Then you still have all your screws here in a pile, and you don't want to lose these. If you do, you are really not that in a good place. And same on this side. It has that little thing, and this is pretty easy to put back. But if you can see these little marks on these wires right here, and these little wires right there, I've been like squeezing them and unsqueezing them, putting them back in and taking them back out, pushing them in there. It was tough. So yeah, then the first thing I did was when you want to point the camera down a little bit, is when you first have this part taken out and this part taken out. So when you first have this part taken out, you can take this part out. You can take this fan blade out. Mostly people will break the fan blade because it's fragile on these blades right here. So when you guys do that, you can't take this out because there's little things like right here. The two little things right here can keep all this together. In the finishing part, when we get to something that's fixed in here, you're supposed to do this first, and then you're supposed to slide these in here, and you have to line these up, and then trying to line these up perfectly leveled. Right there. When you hear that little snap, you have to screw on these two first. If you don't, you won't get it back in. So you want to use a smaller one now. I'm gonna screw this on a little bit tight, but not too tight, but like a little bit loose. And then you also want to do the same thing to actually this one. And you want to do all that to actually all the same screws too. You want to do that like all to the same screws, or all the same place as I meant. But yeah, I did this fresh. I tried to figure it out because this was whole entire new to me. I was trying to figure it out. Did not watch any YouTube videos on about this. And if I did, I would probably screw up something else in this mower. So I just tried to figure it out, and that's what I did. So that's what I did, guys. I just tried to figure it out, and when you guys figure stuff out, like me, I'm like hands-on stuff. I'm like a hands-on person. So we can get all these tightened up, and I have 3 screws in now. And there'll be 4 more for actually this one, for this part. And then you want to do the much lower one. You want to try and get threads back in there. If you don't, it'll be a cross thread, and the cross thread will be like that. And this is the first thread. This is the inside thread. It'll be crossed. And you don't want that, or a strong tire motor will actually break, and you don't know what's wrong with it. So you always have to go easy and slow. So yeah, and you always want to do this for actually, if anything is broken or stuff like that is broken, you always have to watch YouTube or stuff like that, and stuff like that. And this is really good blower. It's really great to fix. But we have the green one in my mom's garage, and it's a green one and does not work. Old, it's like 18 years old, hardly works, hardly starts, and you have to put gasoline in and oil. The oil is to keep the motor cool. So yeah, and so when you sorry, that was actually my dumb beep sister. Sorry about that, guys. But anyways, sorry about that, guys. Please forgive me for what my sister did. Okay? But anyways, you want to screw all the screws. If you don't, it'd be like a little bit hard to tie into. So you want to pop it back out, and do this back again. See that it goes pretty easy. It was pretty easy. And then when you're almost done, you still want to use a 3/16 inch bit, and what you want to do is just screw all these in. Then when you have like three left in here, you want to leave 4 more out. So here's 3, then here's 2, then here's 4. So I have 3 here. I have 3 more screws here. So these 3 will be screwed right in there. 1 here. 1 in, another 1 in here. So you want to screw them all in the same tightness, to the same exact level. And guys, about the wires inside here, it would be red on red and black on black, but mostly electricity will be red on the emulsion panel, and be red on black and black on red, or red on red and black on black for most smart houses. But this is pretty easy. It's just red on red, black on black, and pretty easy to figure out, because I did most of my life with electronics and try to fix like drones and stuff like that. Not very expensive drones, but anyways, yeah. I'm gonna screw down all of these very tightly. Just screw. This is very tiring, but it's worth it, okay, guys? In the long run, be perfect. So with this, you guys can't mess this up. So if you guys can see this, it's slanted as an angle, and these two things are the stand to stand up. So actually stand up on it. And when this mower's fixed already, you just have to take all this apart again. Take this out. Try and take this out. there's a screw down inside this hole. Then what you want to do? Line this up. These little things right here, these little pins. And what you want to do? Line these up. Line those up. Then you're good to go. And we'll have one screw here. Then in a little while, I want to show you, see if it works or not, because I did not take any wires apart. If I did, it would be a cross-wired. And the definition of cross-wire is mean when you put red on red and black on red. If you put like red on black and black on red, and that means what a cross-wire is. When you mix two wires are not the same, mix them up and they won't work. It would be a reverse blower. And I bet you don't want a reverse blower. If you do, don't know what's up with you. So you guys just screw all these in. You want to screw these in all the way, then the first time I started this up, guys, I was amazed of how proudly I was to actually fix this blower. And I thought this blower was like so hard and so tough to like fix, but in the long run, it's actually pretty calm. It's pretty easy. When you want to do something really boring, you can just take apart stuff, take a picture of the full part, take pictures in the middle or in the last one. You can pause and screenshot stuff on the way on how I showed you, and I'll show you how to take it apart. Now I'm showing you how to put it back together. But if you do not repair it back correctly, you have to restart this video all over again. I think you guys don't want to do that. So you want to do that. You want to flip it over. You got these two last screws. These are the last screws. These go in here, and these are for to keep all this intact. Because if it's not intact, you have a messed up blower. Then if you mess up anything on this, you have a messed up blower. I'm almost done, guys. There we go. Make sure everything is a good connection. Here's the finished product. Or here's the finished thing. And back here, the wire part on this lithium battery. So in the wire part, where you be going on the wire part, you'll be going smashing like this. You smash it on like that. When you hear that little thing, that little clicks, you want to turn it right side up like this. We have full charge, and we run this for over 19 hours. And when it sounds like this, or when it sounds like how you want it, then you're good to go. Then you're ready. And I only use these two screws. So yeah, guys, I really hope you like this video, and please go and drop a thumbs up. And if you comment down below if you want me to much more videos like this in the near future. And make sure to go and subscribe and turn on the notifications so you won't miss any videos of my late videos coming in soon. And I'll probably do some more of this type on the update of how the fan's going and stuff like that. And please go turn on the notification button if I already have said this, but please do that. I really will thank you guys so much if you do that. It'll be on mobile and on desktop, and please go and do that. And see you guys in the next video. Peace.